Hi everyone. In today's video, let's see what are the information we can get from the expense and payment sheet that we created in part 1 of this video. The link to part 1 of the video is provided in the comment section. Firstly, let's edit the title row a little bit to get some clarity. Firstly, I have changed the colors of the payment columns to a lighter blue for clarity. Next, what I'm going to do is select the first row and wrap text. You can click this icon over here. So what will happen is it will give you the title in two lines like this because without this, so I'm going to click on this again. As you can see, the payment status is in one line. So it's quite long. So to shorten it, we just have to click on this wrap text. So you can see the long text into multiple lines like this. Okay. And I'm also going to make it center. All right. You can also adjust the rest of the columns. Payment amount, again, if we shorten it, as you can see, the title appears in two lines. The total amount as well. Okay. Now, let's see how we can use this sheet to get more information about our expenses. Firstly, let's add a formula to get the total of the figures. Go to the bottom of the table, go to the bottom of the column amount and click on this icon to get the total of the amounts. Okay, as you can see, it has given us the total. You can do the same for the GST tab, the GST column, and also for the total amount, and for the rest of the columns with figures. The payment amount, second payment amount, and the balance. We can use this table to view the expenses by month, vendor, and expense category. Let's start with the month. Firstly, click on the drop down on the date cell. Then you can unselect all the options. If you would like to see a particular month, for example, January 2025, you just have to click here and click on OK. Then the table filters all the data only for January 2025. And you can see the total amount over here. This is the GST and the total amount payable. You can also see out of all this, what are the invoices that are already paid and unpaid. So in this case, all the invoices are fully paid and all in one payment. You can do the same thing for the rest of the months also. Unselect January and go to the next month, maybe February. Here. Okay, you can see the total expenses. And then the invoices paid and unpaid. The first payments that went out, second payments, and what's the balance. I'm going to select all now. Next, let's look at how to view the data by vendor. You can follow the same step. Click on this drop down, choose a vendor. For example, if you want to see all the invoices from Fresh Farm, just click on Fresh Farm and click on OK. And it will show you all the invoices from Fresh Farm. You can also filter it by the date. Let's say if you only want to see the invoices for January, unselect everything and only select January. Click on OK. It will show you only the data for January. I'm going to select all the vendors now. You can also, if you don't want to unselect and select, you can also type the name of the vendor. For example, bakery. Yeah, so it only shows you the selection for all the selections with the word bakery, and you just click on OK. Now it has filtered the vendor, Bakery Bliss, and we can see all the details related to the vendor. I'm going to select all now. We can do the same thing for the category, expense categories. Okay, for example, purchases food. Okay, so this is the total of purchases food for the data that we have now. We can also view the data by month. So how much have we spent on food purchases for January is $1,700. The same thing, how much have we spent for February? It's $478. As you can see, the purchases has dropped significantly from January to February. From here, we can analyze on why, what happened. Is it because the sales had dropped and thus the purchases dropped? And we can do the same thing for March. Okay, this is a very basic level analysis that we can do using the table. You can do the same thing. I'm going to select all the categories now. Okay, this is the complete data. You can do the same thing for the payments. Let's say in terms of cash, you want to know how much of cash went out for the month for the vendors. You can just simply click on this drop down and choose the month. For example, January. Okay, so in the month of January, we have paid $3,500 in total to the vendors. Okay, you can still do the same thing for February. How much have we paid? Okay. Again, in terms of payment, there are two tabs. So you may need to filter tab 1 and also tab 2. The payment date tab, the payment date column and the payment date 2 column. Okay, and finally, if we want to see what are the invoices that are not paid, we can straight look into the balance. So in here we have $3,000 balance that are not paid. Or another way of looking at it is just to filter the payment status column and select unpaid. It should be giving us the same amount. Yeah, $3,000 are not paid. So that's how you can use this table to derive different information about your expenses and payments. I hope you find this video useful. Please do view the part 1 of the video where I have shown how to create this particular Excel sheet from scratch. Thanks for watching.